It's me again. Now I'm addressing a single eye. Uh, it's called a webcam. I just got it, and I guess it's all right. It's a bit strange, but it's sort of about my eye level, and the picture is not bad. I'm getting from it. I haven't messed around too much with the settings, and it seems to be okay. Anyway, what I want to go back to again by way of a serious discussion, um, and I am rather serious, I suppose, this time in the afternoon, because regretfully I saw a rather tragic movie on, it's called W-I-K, what's it called? W-I-K, like freak, or anyway, it's Leak, right? Leak, and it purports, and every evidence to my mind, that to be a record, a video record and voice record of an attack made on a group of civilians harmlessly walking around, regretfully, in the streets of Baghdad, or outer Baghdad, in one of the suburbs, accompanied by two Reuters reporters, and it was a dreadful and horrible scene that I think would be right up there with some of the atrocities probably exercised by man throughout time, but the coldness and almost the joy indicates to me there's something radically wrong with the way we tolerate our military to be managed. And I think that really needs serious attention. One has to look at this in terms of a concept, a philosophy of peace. And clearly, if young men are being educated not to be soldiers, to attack and defend other soldiers, but to be slaughterers, to be butchers, then the world has come to the end of Kali Yuga. It is now beyond question in my mind the absolute necessity for change that brings us to 2010, 35 years after I had a vision. Regretfully, after I just had that vision, the first wonderful hippie I ever met, one of the most incredible guitarists of his time, Buzz Martin, who still lives on Vancouver Island, is a great musician, met me immediately after, and I tried to explain him what I thought I had seen and how it could all be done, and the structure would be revealing itself as we went along. And he looked at me in wonder, and he says, well, that's a really great vision, but that's going to take 40 years. And I remember going into a panic, almost violent, and saying, no, don't say that. This could be all done in 18 months, And for 18 months, it wasn't 18 months, for the last 35 years, right? I have been leaning on that door of truth and saying, that day will come. We will return to sanity and bliss and kindness and understanding. And every time anyone says, well, it's not if it's going to happen, it's when it's going to happen. And I realized, there's another doomsayer out there. And if you asked him, why are you telling people that? Well, he's telling people that to try and get them smarten up so that, they won't go on doing the practices which obviously offend him and offend the matter which he's dealing with. Whether it's overfishing or brutalizing Mother Earth's skin for mining, or plunging needles into her flesh at sensitive places to pull out lubricants. There's an insanity of possession, desire to dominate through more. I have more than you, therefore I am more worthy than you. For what? God's blessing? Well, possibly, but I don't think it's how much treasure we lay up on earth that someone said has very much to do with our individual survival as eternals, as souls, as photons of conscious awareness, as opportunities for creativity. And yeah, you know, the door is always opening somewhere else. And even if you've been there before, you know, it's sometimes nice to go back and discover, oh yes, you are diving better than you were when you were 12, or whatever it takes to remind you that growth is as much a, you know, product of the mind and the capacity to create the desired reality.